What is up guys, it's Ruben from where2.host, and today we'll be doing a shared web hosting review for Bluehost. We'll be going from sign up all the way through to getting a hosted website up and running. Let's do this. And here we are on Bluehost's homepage. We can see that they're already starting to tell us to get started now with their awesome shared web hosting. $7.99 now for $3.95. That's pretty good discount. They tell us, they make WordPress easy, 24/7 support, money back guarantee, and over $150 in offers. I suppose it is also kind of dependent on the package we take. Obviously, we want to go to the hosting, shared hosting. We have the shared hosting packages. We've got the basic, plus, and prime. Apparently, the prime is the best value because you get $200 in marketing offers. You can also get that for the plus. You get spam experts. I suppose the only thing that you really get extra is the domain privacy and the site backup pro. We don't really need any of those additional features. We don't need more than one website. 50 gigabytes of web space is more than enough. Standard performance for all of them, so that doesn't even matter. We only need one domain. This looks good enough for me. I think the basic is ideal. We really don't need more for a demo site. So let's take it. Yeah, we've got the sign up part where we can either take a new domain or we can use an existing domain that we already have. I would use an existing domain, but I know with their packages you do get a free domain, so we might as well take advantage of that. .com, let's see if they have it. So it looks like they do have that domain in stock for us. Yeah, something cool that I've not seen before with a hosting company. They've got a sign in with Google. So I don't have to fill in all this various information. I can just bam, straight in. So that's kind of cool. They will probably still at some point ask for my billing information, but that's kind of expected. Regardless, we've got here our account information. We've got our package information. We see we've got the 36-month plan. We don't need it for 36 months, so we're going to take the 12 months. That does make it quite a bit more expensive per month. I guess it just is what it is. The setup fee is free. The domain registration is free. Privacy protection, it's a demo site. We're not going to have any specifically important information we need to keep safe. We've got the site backup pro, $2.99. We know that normally it goes for about $1.67, and obviously we don't need Site Backup Pro. We really do not need search engine jumpstart because that's pretty much just the search engine optimization things, not needed for our demo site. So there's no point in paying for features we won't use. And we got site lock security. Yeah, that's not needed. As far as I can remember, when they bill site lock, because they bill it annually, they normally give you 2 months free. So when you do buy site lock, they say it's $1.99 per month. But then it gets billed at $20 for a year, $19.99. We've got the Komodo Positive SSL bundle. I'm actually not entirely sure what Komodo thing is. I know SSL, so that's pretty much just kind of, secure HTTP, and we obviously don't need that. And that brings our total to $65.40 for a year. Not bad. A tad bit pricey, I will say, but not the worst. And then of course we've got our package information. We've got a little mini terms of service stuff here that they're explaining, and then we've got the privacy policy terms of service. I am going to go read those now, and then of course we will agree, and then I'm going to fill in my payment information and my account information. Then I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, so I was actually busy doing everything here and running through all the different aspects of the account creation, but a little pop-up showed and said, hey listen, I can actually get what I'm looking for cheaper. So I said, what, shot, I'll take a look at the special offer that you have. So what was happening previously, it was not $4.95, it was $5 and something, and I think it was $69.40 that we were gonna pay. So now we're actually able to get it for a whole lot cheaper, $59.40. Setup fee is free, that is per normal as with the other one. So is the primary domain registration, but the domain privacy protection was not free. So now all of a sudden we're getting some free domain privacy and the site backup pro. I mean, what's that? That was 20 $24 more or less that we're getting for free here, so that's pretty cool. The Komodo Positive SSL bundle, don't need it. And looks like we're saving $48.48, which is 44% off, for a total of $59.40. So that's pretty cool. I've got a feeling this is probably only going to be for the first year. After that, it most likely reverts back to the original standard pricing, and we'll have to pay for Site Backup Pro. But for a year for free, that's pretty cool. Alright, so all the payments have been done. We are now at the Bluehost hosting homepage. Here we've got a lot of nice things. I want to quickly mention a few cool little tricks that they've added to this homepage now. Number one, if you click marketing now, see it disappear. So if you want to not see websites, or actually what you do, see now, you can see nothing. I thought that was pretty cool, you know. It actually remembers what you choose. So if you wanted to only see these three, reload the page, it'll be here next time for you. So that's actually a really cool little feature that they have. Also, you can minimize everything here, and then you can just quickly, let's take a look. Files, no, it wasn't here. I think it was here. So it's a nice few little tricks that they have. It'll definitely make going about the cPanel and that kind of stuff a lot easier. Oh well, these are actually just links to the cPanel, but you get what I mean. It just makes life a lot easier. Now, of course, here on the top, we've got our domains, our add-ons, and our accounts. We've got our card, we've got some help if we need, or we can log out. And then we've got our cPanel, performance, email, website. You know, the list goes on and on. It is nice to have this. Reason being, if I was at FTP and I wanted to go straight to install scripts, I could easily just do that. And that makes it quite nice. So it's a nice thing to have. I probably won't use it that often, to be quite honest. So we've got a pretty nice looking cPanel. We've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here right now. First of all, set as default. So when you log in, it'll go straight to the cPanel. That's a cool little thing that you can do. I'm actually just gonna set that because I like the cPanel. Anyways, we've got our frequently used features. Obviously, the first time there'll be nothing. As you start clicking on things and using things, then it'll start creating it. It's not so much a frequency, actually, kind of more just the last few things you have used. So just bear that in mind. It's not actually based on frequency, at least not what I have seen. I could be wrong. Anyways, we've got our hosting service. We can see we've got the basic level package. We can add a new hosting feature if we want. What I like is the system. I don't know, it may be a small thing, but I like the fact that you can hide it. Maybe I don't always want to see it, you know, then I don't have to see it if I don't want to see it. And just that customizability, that power in my hands kind of a deal, I like it. As we've seen, we've got the website, email, domains, and file statistics, upgrades, professional services, promotional, database tools. We've got some programming stuff, some advanced partners, and preferences. So it's cPanel with some pretty cool stuff and things inside of it as well. So definitely a big thumbs up on it. It looks very neat, not as spaced as other web hosting companies that we've encountered, but it is in no way cluttered and I do not feel bombarded. So I'm quite happy to use this. In fact, they have so many different features and tools to use here that alone is just, I'm getting excited here because there's so much possibilities. Something cool, they've got Cloudflare so that we can do that content delivery network. We've always encountered an issue with that with our page speed performance, and yeah, we can actually solve that. They've got a free and a paid version of it. We're obviously just going to take the free. And then last but not least to mention, we've actually got some site protection and we've got the site lock security, and that's free. Well, we didn't pay for it, we got that, had that awesome coupon. And yeah, just to mention, we do have the page speed grader. It's not actually like an application that you install, it's pretty much just a link to pagespeedgrader.com or .org, or I think it's .com. And so it's not actually an application. I do just want to quickly mention that there's really a lot of features. That is something that's actually overwhelming in like a really good way, you know, that there's so many features we can use and play with, and I really feel like they've given me all the power in the world. You know, world domination through hosting. Yeah, and like, you know, these 404 settings, not too many web hosting companies actually do that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so first off, we want to get a website up and running. We're going to take a look at their one-click installs, and we're going to see what is there to install. As you can see, we've got quite a few one-click installs available. There's quite a lot to choose from. Obviously, they actually tell us here that powered by the Mojo Marketplace, so all their one-click installs is, you know, powered by Mojo Marketplace. If you take a look here at the most commonly used website builders, I think we're just gonna go with the WordPress. You know, WordPress is it's just that constant, you know, all reliable. You know, they've actually, this is more Mojo Marketplace, but you know, they install everything for you, kind of a deal. We don't need that, so we're just going to go plain simple install. We could also import if we had it saved somewhere, but we don't. We can choose the domain to which we want to install it. We've got our lead generation opt-in monster and our form builder. We don't need to give any more information by the looks of it, so let's check the domain. Alright, cool. So they let us know that, you know, there are some files in the location. If they proceed, they'll overwrite it. It's a nice little safety feature, but we don't care. We're reckless, so we're just gonna continue. And so here's the last step. If we show the advanced options, we can actually change the site title, admin password, you know, all those kinds of things. But we don't care too much about that. We obviously still have to agree to the terms of service of GPL v2, and now we can install. So they've actually informed us, you know, that it has been installed. Yeah, if we take a look at all our different installs, you can see, hey, here it is. You can uninstall it, do some advanced stuff, you can back it up. I don't know if have we purchased backup? No, this is actually just the Mojo Marketplace thing. Regardless, we now know it is up, so we can click on the little link, and it's probably just gonna take us through. Yep. Gonna take us through. We can go to the admin login. Okay guys, so I'm gonna give you guys advice, and when you set it up, save your password. I didn't do that now, so I have to tell them I've now lost my password. Alrighty, so it's a pretty normal WordPress setup, you know, what type is it, personal, title, description, all of that. I'm not gonna bug you with it. I'm gonna quickly set that up, choose a template, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so we've got our WordPress site up and running. I pretty much just changed the title and the description, and that was it. Now we've got a site. We can do more, we can edit things, add things in, but that's not the point. Point is, we've got a site up and running. It really didn't take a lot of effort. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And I think now we should probably go on to actually FTPing our site in, and then we can do some speed testing. Okay, so we have now our WordPress site in. I think we just have to go to the My Installs and actually uninstall it, and then from there we can actually FTP our demo site in. There we go. We're just gonna uninstall and then uninstall now. And we're back to the cPanel. We want to go to FTP. So we could go to FTP Manager, but I want to test this out. FTP here using this little shortcut. Okay, cool. So we're on the FTP page. This is actually the FTP Manager, so that's where we wanted to go really. So that's cool. I have a little thing here. FTP accounts allows you to access your website. Blah 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 blah. They pretty much just explain what it is. Alright, so if we take a look here, this was most likely, this seems to be something that Mojo Marketplace does when it installs stuff like WordPress or whatever. It's a bit annoying. I think there should be something like 12 or 14. Okay, wow, no, not 12, not 14, 19 accounts. Yeah, I don't know if this is Bluehost doing or if this is Mojo Marketplace. From previous experiences, this seems more like a Mojo Marketplace thing that it does. So I'm not going to be too harsh on them about that. We've got our special FTP account. Yeah, I can't see what it's saying. Whatever. Anyway, so configure FTP client. So that we can get the files. We've got core FTP, CyberDuck. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Username, server, port. So let's grab our FileZilla. Cool. So we've got our username that we can grab. Place that in here. Here we've got our server or our host. And we know it's port 21 already, so just type that in. Fill in my password, and then we can quick connect. And we are in. We focusing here on the public HTML where we actually want to import our stuff. Looks like they give us a HD access file. I actually want to see. Ah, cool. So they PHP, yes, WordPress stuff. This is done by WordPress, but it'll actually work on other stuff as well. So we could leave it here. But seeing that it is a WordPress thing, I think we should probably just remove it. Because there's no need. The PHP we can leave, that's fine. I'm gonna save that. Yes. We still have these WordPress files here, folders, but they do seem to be empty at least. They're not exactly empty. So WordPress is definitely uninstalled to the extent that if we were to go to that page, it would not know what to do. It'll probably just be like a 404 page or some error page of sorts. They do actually seem to give us some default pages, so let's quickly test that out. So we've now actually deleted the WordPress, and so they have like a little, you know, sort of an error paging, just saying, okay, listen, nothing's there yet. That's kind of cool. I'll give them that. What if we did, I want to see what error paging they do. We had to add 404 not found. So that's pretty cool. You know, we've got some 404 pages, some 400. That's some nice default stuff that they add for us. So next is, I'm just going to delete these WordPress files, which are unnecessary at the moment, and then I'm going to FTP our tester site in. Now over to the things that I liked and things that I did not like about Bluehost. So first of all, their homepage, pretty cool, right? I mean, you could set what you want to show and what you didn't want to show. It made things pretty easy to maneuver around. You know, let's say I didn't want to see all the FTP setting stuff. Just click, bam, it's gone. And also the fact that you could minimize, so you could just minimize everything, you know, okay, quickly, website stuff, yeah, you know, okay, that's, no, but that, you know, you could just move around, and that was cool. I really liked that. Obviously the cPanel was pretty cool. I mean, we had all the system information, we had everything there, and it was quite neat. Not the spacious, but yet I didn't feel cluttered in any way, and I like that. Obviously with the cPanel was the system information. You could literally see everything, and that was great. Also the fact that I could actually just, you know, minimize it. You don't always want to see everything, and it's the fact that I could minimize it, just, you know, when I need it, it's there. All the information that I need is there, and I can just just minimize it, and that was cool. Along with the cPanel was also the frequently used features. It did make my life quite easy, and it did make it more pleasant to use, so I like that. Just the sheer amount of features that they had on the cPanel. I mean, we had anti-spam, we had spam hammer, we had spam experts. There was just so many different things. We had the 404 settings, you know, and also to consider the fact that when we signed up, we had that awesome special to get SiteLock Pro for free. We had privacy free. We just got so many cool things, and there's so many features. Lovely. Also, just, you know, speaking on things we got free, the fact that we got our domain free for a year, I like that. That's cool. I mean, that's quite a bit. I'm looking at what, $15 maybe a year, you know, on average. So that's pretty cool, you know, that you get a free domain. Now, the fact that they allowed you to use the Google sign up when you were signing up, you could also use the Google sign up. That was just cool. I mean, it's not like the biggest feature ever, but just the fact that they did that and allowed for that, it just made them stand out. It really did. It made them stand out. But now on to the things that I did not like. Number one, the 19 FTP accounts that were made. I don't know if I can actually say this is explicitly Bluehost's fault, but you know, it was there, it was an issue, it was something that I experienced. So the Cloudflare issue, I'm not sure who's to blame here. I don't know if actually either parties are to blame. Maybe it's just the cooperation between the two, something went funky, it's a bug, I don't know. But number one, it took forever for the Cloudflare to actually load up, and when it did, then it just didn't want to make an account. It didn't want to do anything really after that, and it just said, you know, an issue had occurred, technical issue, please try again here. I tried again here, and again it took very long to load, and then I got to the same place. I said, okay, let's continue next. Nothing. So yeah, I'm not really sure who's to blame, but it happened, and you know, I didn't like the fact that it happened, and that's all I can actually say about them. I have to say, overall they were a really good hosting company. Hardly really any issues. Most of it is like really mediocre stuff. Can't really complain about anything else. And that does it for today's review of Bluehost. I hope you guys now have a better idea of who you would want to host your website.